it was just like skin, just skin. And it's only a little patch, but hello, it's Layefa. How are you? Has your child ever had their hair yanked out, like pulled from their scalp and been absolutely bald? Okay, so I've got a little story time. Well, it's not really a story time, but it's just something that happened. So recently, about 2 months ago, my daughter came back from school and she said her beads had fallen out. Like, I don't know, something happened. Her beads has fallen out. Okay. And then I think she told the teacher, thought nothing of it. Then the week that I was taking her hair out to redo it, I noticed like chunks. I'm going to put some clips in this video. I hope, yeah. I'm going to put some clips in this video. I hope I've got them. Might move to the side a little bit. So the week that I was taking her hair out.
Did it come out?
It came out when your hair got stuck in a tree.
No,
Yeah, well, came out from the braid.
Here.
Because it's still stuck to the braid. So now that I'm losing the braid, it's coming out on the hair. So I was taking the braids out and washing her hair. I just noticed like a bald patch on both sides where her edges were. I was like, Adesua, what happened? And she explained to me that her hair got caught in the tree. So in their school playground, they have a tree house. So she likes to play in the tree house. And she said her hair got caught in the tree house. I was like, oh my goodness. And it looked so painful because literally, I don't know if I have clips, I will insert it. But the big clump, just a big clump of hair from the left and the right, out of her head. And I was thinking, oh, wasn't that painful? She was like, no. And I could imagine, like, you know, when children are playing, the adrenaline, the hype, they probably don't notice the pain. But I suppose if there had been blood, she probably would have started crying. But thank God there wasn't blood. Anyway, so it was bald and I was thinking, how bizarre. And I was thinking, and it looked really painful. No. It was just, when I tell you, it was just like skin, just skin. And it's only a little patch, but, you know. So the next day I went to her school. The teacher did say she spoke about the beads, but didn't notice the bald patch. So I was like, oh my goodness, I hope this grows back, because this is the edges. And if she's anything like me, most of us, our edges are like, you might have long hair, but your edges are the most fragile and the most sensitive. So I was like, I really hope this grows back. So I just started just massaging her scalp, rubbing it with castor oil, and what else did I do? I would use some onion juice. I wouldn't do onion juice especially for her, but when I made some onion juice for myself, I would, whatever's left over, just rub a little bit on hers. And it took about, I think by week 3, week 4, I started, like, the hair was growing back. So I'll show you clips of the hair. The hair started growing back really nicely. And so I'm just saying, if this has ever happened to any of you, try this. I know that castor oil is really good for the edges. I'm not sure about the whole head, but it's really good for the edges. And I love onion juice. I swear by it. I think if you've tried it for like months and months and you find that it doesn't work, maybe there's a mineral in there that you don't necessarily need, and maybe it's another hair issue that you're having. But I swear by it, I love it. So yeah, I just started rubbing castor oil on her edges, and I found that maybe because she's young and, you know, she's young and healthy, she may not have needed that. It would have just grown back by itself anyway, but I just wanted to give it the extra kick. Whether it made a difference or not, I do not know, but this is something that I did. So if you're ever having issues with like your little girl's hair or your hair where you're not necessarily suffering from alopecia or traction alopecia, but just maybe a chunk of hair has come out from breakage or whatever the case may be, try it. It worked for my little girl. We're 2 months in and she's just got like tufts of hair now growing back on this side and that side. And when I braid her hair, it's not long enough to catch into the cane roll, so I just let it be. But yeah, it grew back really nicely. And yeah, that's the little story of my little girl's hair. Thank you so much for watching. Do comment if you have any stories to share. Like this video, it helps me out a lot. And until the next one, bye.